Okay, here we are, back again.
Back for more fun. Hello, everybody. It's us. It's Invisible Gunslinger.
And Rawrzaur.
Yeah, Rawrzaur. Okay, so we've been pondering this for a while, deciding which route, because we've figured out that we both need to be touching those buttons up there in order to progress, but we kind of can't pick which pathway we want to tackle, because we both need to touch it. I don't know, really. We could both try the same one in a futile... You know, that's actually a good point. So, when let's say you get to the button first, which is a likely possibility, do you just have to sit there and wait for me to get over here?
I guess so. Oh, I almost had it, dude.
I feel like I'm doing better with this left hand. Oh, fan games!
Yup!
Classic. Takes me all the way back.
So what has everybody else been doing? Because I've just been obsessively playing Pokemon Go.
I have been obsessively playing Overwatch. It's damnably addicting.
Oh wait, did you get your golden weapon?
Not yet. I'm about 8 wins away.
Ooh, which one are you getting?
I actually have somewhat of a 3-way tie between Roadhog, Reinhardt, and McCree, but I'm leaning more towards Roadhog because I'm very, very good with him. McCree I'm okay with. Reinhardt is iffy sometimes, but Roadhog I seem consistently well. What about you?
I mean, I already have Genjis.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah, we worked our butts off that night with Reaper.
Oh, okay. That guy was crazy. I don't know what his deal was. Basically, we've gotten like a placement match or a competitive match with this guy who just like would only say Reaper, and he would only play like Reaper. What do you do in your free time? I reap. Oh, really? Yeah.
And it became so fun to us that all of us at the end of a match would just say Reaper.
That guy was weird though, because he was like, yeah, I'm streaming all of this. We're like, really? Can you like tell us it? No, I can't tell you. Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm on a drug right now. It's called Reaper.
I legit think he was on drugs.
He probably was. I don't know if he would even remember that whole game, but he was playing really well. What's the weird thing?
Yeah.
Like whatever drugs he was on kept him pretty coordinated.
The sad thing is, he only added one of us, and I don't know who.
Not me.
It might have been Pantsless who was playing as Genji because he really kept complimenting him over and over again. But then we got our asses handed to us when we actually went up against nothing but Smurf accounts.
Yeah, that was we pretty much went up against like the
top 500.
At least one of them was the top 500. The others, I don't need that. The level 77 or the rank 77 was Zenyatta.
Yep.
And I never saw him the whole time. He was just probably hanging back and discording and stuff, and it was...
But Genji.
The Genji was untouchable. It was insane.
Oh, dude, I almost had it.
You got really far.
Top. Yeah.
Ooh. Now, since you're a little bit more clear on the physics here of what I'm trying to be doing with this corridor that I'm trying to get to, the little, the angle jump.
Yeah.
Do I fall down into... Well, here, I'll get over there and I'll ask you what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So... Now, do I fall down here? Do I
Yeah.
stay down there? Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was afraid I was doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Would you like to tackle it? Maybe switch it up? See
I've
how
actually
you
been
do?
doing pretty good over here.
Okay, neat. I'm getting further than I thought. Those last few jumps, though, are going to be quite nerve-inducing.
I mean, I think once you hit the switch, we're okay, right?
Yeah. Hold on, let me test it out. Because we still have to do this down here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I kind of want to get this one down. Just to see... Oh, come on, that one isn't even a hard jump. It's the basic, like, in between the spikes, pause. See? Easy. Boom, I can do it.
Because the thing is, once both switches are hit, the doors will open, right?
Exactly. But, here's a good question. Do both need to remain, like, let's say you were going to go down there and try to get there. If you die, do you need to do all of what you're trying to do right now again, or does the switch remain pressed?
I'm not sure, actually.
There's only one way to find out. You see, that's the interesting thing about this particular game is, like, it's playing by its own rules.
Yeah.
I mean, we can make assumptions based on other fan games that we've played, but this is a really unique experience.
Yep.
I mean, just the thought of playing a fan game with 2 people is daunting. Ooh!
Oh!
You got really far there!
Yeah.
I actually had to stop what I was doing to watch. Whew.
Have you been playing any Pokemon Go, by the way?
I was for a very long time, but then, like, this weird thing happened where it, like, logged me out, because it required an update.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't do it for a long time, and then I did, and then it, like, wouldn't let me log back in until I, like, remembered my password, and it's just been kind of weird ever since, where, like, it doesn't seem to perform as well as it did a month ago.
That's weird. 'Cause
It's really weird.
Even better for me. Aw.
Frick, I'm not going far enough. I'm too scared.
Don't be scared, man. We got this. We got this.
My question is the next screen going to be a gray, black and white area like the one you're dealing with, or are we going into that now? Are we transitioning?
I don't know. Maybe the boss is next. Remember how we thought after the last room?
Yeah, it would be very nice to finally see a boss, because bosses are a completely different breed of challenge in fan games.
Yup.
You know, you can do all the platforming you want, but bosses are quite the different dish. But I'm hoping that's where my particular talents will shine. We'll see. I will say, I do like the silhouettes of the kid. I think I might have said that before, but I do like the silhouette.
Yeah, it is really nice.
What were you gonna say? I'm sorry, I think I interrupted.
Oh, it's okay. There's so many people that just keep telling me, like, you shouldn't play on hard mode. And I'm just like, but for the fullest experience, I mean, if the boss patterns are changed, if the game's layouts and stuff are changed, but the save positions aren't, then, like, why?
Yeah, that's a confusing thing. Usually with these games, you know, the save positions change, but nothing else really does. Maybe some boss health, if that, but, like... Yeah, I think we're doing it on, for us anyway, the correct difficulty.
Yeah, like, that's the kind of difficulty I want from all games.
Well, it's funny, I recently, I picked up the first Doom again a little bit, just to mess around with it, and, because I hadn't played it in a long time. I just kind of decided to goof around on some of the lower difficulties, and I was shocked and appalled at how ridiculously easy some of the lower difficulty settings on Doom are. They completely remove lots of enemies. Like, on the lowest difficulty, the first level had almost no enemies at all.
What?
I know, it was almost totally barren. It was ridiculous. The first level doesn't even have that many enemies in general, so I was just like, how can you... Like, I understand giving the enemies less health, but completely removing them?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's encouraging people to play on the harder difficulty, because it's like, well, you're not really playing the game how we want, so you're not playing the game at all. Kind of attitude.
But, like, you should be able to play out what you want, but it should also match that player's preference.
Exactly.
In the terms of the difficulty you pick. For easy mode, it should be easy, but it shouldn't be like, man, look at me.
Yeah. Some game companies really get on people about picking easy or medium difficulty, you know? It's just like, ha ha ha. Yeah. Cough.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a lozenge for that one.
I heard I heard Ninja Gaiden Black does the same thing.
Oh my
kind of.
gosh. You die a certain amount of times, and it recommends you play on Ninja Dog mode.
Yeah, Ninja Dog, isn't that the easiest difficulty?
Yes.
Have you ever played it?
No.
I've heard it's like fall asleep in your chair easy. Like, I don't even think you get the true final ending, and I think in cutscenes, like your female companion like harasses you for being like a baby.
I had a hellish time playing that on normal, and there's 2 difficulties above that. Actually,
oh my god,
you did it!
Okay, just 2 jumps. Watch, I'm gonna screw up the first
I believe, man. I
game.
believe. I
I
believe.
hate it. Fuck.
But
tense.
you have the memory for it now.
Yeah, I know kind of where to jump. We're good. That last jump actually doesn't look bad at all for me. That last one where it's the diamond, or the... Oh my god, that's what it is. I'm jumping over the Sims diamonds. What the hell?
Yep.
How did I not notice that before? Well, I always feel like I'm playing The Sims wrong when I play The Sims. I know that sounds weird to say, but like...
Why do you feel like you're playing The Sims wrong?
I feel like I'm playing The Sims wrong because I never get them to do any super fun stuff. It's just go to work, come home, take a dump, eat, go to sleep, go pee. You know, maybe say hi to the weird neighbor next door, fuck them, perhaps. Then go to work, you know. I mean, I get that's like how The Sims is kind of like, oh, this is what real life is kind of like, except, well, you know, except for the neighbor thing. But
I kind of don't see the enjoyment of The Sims because it's like, it's hard enough running my own life. Why do I want to run someone else's?
oh my god.
Oh, nice. Oh, you're gonna put all the pressure on. You put all the pressure on me.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's like last time. Remember?
I'll just sit here and
Watch.
I'm not touching the R button. My hands are so off of the keyboard. I'm gripping myself. Ah!
But just imagine, like, if I hit the switch and then something happens and you have to do something even harder.
Oh, right. Like it brings up more spikes or something. You're getting really far, though. Look.
Yeah.
You are where I was. You only have 2 more jumps to do. You have that triangle thing, like the pyramid, and then that last little, like, hop.
Yeah.
You know, I will say this. It looks like he's made the last jump on both of ours not terribly difficult.
With the pressure, man.
Oh, that's what gets you, though. That's the whole thing. That's... Ugh. Wouldn't it be funny if, when you hit that switch, that middle section that's separating us comes down, and then you have to, like, do it by yourself? Like, there's no option.
Oh, God.
We shouldn't project like this. I feel like we're giving future fan game people ideas.
Let him.
Let them.
Let him. Let him eat cake, man.
For real.
Yo.
You know, I was speaking of Doom. Oh my god, you were way beyond that. That's some baloney. That's some beef grade baloney right there.
Beef grade baloney.
But I was looking at old like pictures of gaming magazines to just kind of chuckle at like, oh man, Final Fantasy 15 is coming out this year. We swear it's 2008. We're good. Like, no, it's not coming out ever. But I saw this one that was really old from like 94, I think, and it was about Doom. And it said, it was a little like side thing. It said, pro tip, to beat the cyber demon, shoot it until it dies.
No way.
And I just I couldn't take it for some reason, because it was titled pro tip. And that made me think, is this where everybody's like, pro tip, like, don't suck at the game? Is that where this came from?
Right. Isn't it nice to relax?
It is nice to relax, actually. That's one very nice thing about this game, is that once one of us gets it, it can just Stretch.
Just-
Maybe get some chips. Bathroom break.
Maybe
While
take
the
a
other
little
person-
nap.
Yeah, I'll come back in a couple hours. You know, that condescending, like, oh man, I bet you some big irritation happens, but I'm with you the whole way. We got this, as it is a team effort. I'm trying to think. Whew.
Dude, could you imagine this Overwatch style with 6 people with 6 different
Oh.
roles?
Okay, hit the switch. You run over there. You capture the point. Okay, now you go to their spawn. No, wait, don't go to their spawn because they're all coming out. Group up.
By the way, I love the new Reinhardt skin.
Yes, yes, indeed.
And
very
there are people that are like, no, it's not the best thing. And I'm like, I look like a Dark Souls boss.
You do, especially with the Overgrown. I didn't really like the Overgrown on Bastion too much, maybe because I like had it on forever and I just got used to it. But
Yeah.
with Reinhardt in particular, he seems a lot more mossy.
Yeah.
Like he's more in general. Plus the hammer's covered in moss, and everybody loves that.
Yeah. I haven't heard your thoughts on the new YouTube.
The new YouTube.
Have you looked at the guidelines for monetization?
No, what's going on? In fact, this will be a good message for all of us because I'm sure some people, don't do the content creation thing. I've been working a lot. I'm sorry, I've really been ignoring YouTube for a long time. Please inform me.
Well, basically, if you go to any channel right now, they will straight up tell you that, you can't have, like, anything sexual in your videos, otherwise, no monetization. You can't swear.
Oh my god.
No!
I'll say it for all of us. Fuck. Continue.
Yeah,
No swearing, really?
yeah, and you should look up the guidelines. One of them was no controversial topics. This includes politics and religion.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
YouTube.
And they've already started hitting people for it. They hit
YouTube.
PewDiePie, they hit Philip DeFranco.
If they are trying to make this like a family-friendly site, like baby's first video viewing service, there's going to be other services that pop up, and they're going to say, hey, this is how things used to be. There's going to be competition, and that's the thing, is what happens with a lot of these big companies, is they start making their own big guidelines, or going like, no, my specific family values, or whatever. And that alienates a whole bunch of people.
To be fair, they were in the guidelines, they just didn't have a way to enforce them. Now they did. Now they do.
So what? They're gonna scan every single video for the word fuck balls?
Basically.
Well, that's a bunch of hooey. Although I'm glad to know that my I Want to Be the Boshi content will not be taken down since I didn't swear and the whole thing is snarf snarf.
No. Your content won't be taken down. You just can't monetize it.
Oh.
If the bot detects it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which, honestly, I've been sort of thinking that, getting big with YouTube isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, you're under a lot more scrutiny, for sure. I mean, I don't know about you, but I enjoy quite the close-knit community with my people.
Same.
My, 80 or so viewers, whether they comment or not. I've got quite the rapport. And no offense to the big YouTube people, I'm sure they have their close-knit friends, but, I don't know. Sometimes I worry whether or not I'd be even able to handle that much attention.
Or your phone would break because Twitter is just exploding.
Yeah, or because I have email notifications for when I get YouTube comments, and I read them all for the most part, except for this one project.
Can you
that I will not
imagine 1
mention.
million comments?
Yeah, every day I would have to disable notifications because my phone would die from all the buzzing. It would be like it's ringing constantly.
Yep.
But no, I think personally, I don't know about you, but my personal goal for YouTube, whether I get there in 10 years or 20 or whatever, or even if it's not on YouTube, but I want to get 10,000 followers. Anything above that, I don't really need. Well, I don't even need 10,000. I'm more than happy with where I am right now, but that's kind of the goal,
Right. Well, the thing is, you could reach that, but will they be active viewers?
Exactly. I mean, I have I have about almost 2,000 subscribers, but I'm sure a lot of them are either like just people who are like, whatever, I like this one video, I'll subscribe. That happened a lot because I uploaded this like weird little Scribblenauts video where I did like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure thing with it, and that exploded in views. That's one of my more popular videos. It's only like 30 seconds long, but I think a lot of people subscribed expecting more like cute little JoJo content, and then they see like me doing video game commentary and they're like, oh, okay.
Right. That's the thing, like you kind of have to chain yourself down to one thing.
Exactly. If you try to like do a bunch of stuff, then you'll get like, if you try to do a cooking show one day and then like here's how to do some tech stuff, or like look at my dog or whatever.
Like I know a Yu-Gi-Oh channel that, because the Yu-Gi-Oh programs are getting C&D'd, they're becoming a news channel, and people don't like that.
Is it Yu-Gi-Oh related news or?
No, it's basically like YouTube and streamer news.
Oh. Now, see, now that's a really interesting thing, because when it's okay, let me. I can see it from both perspectives, because on the one hand, with you and me, we're video game commentators and etc. But if we have natural like if you wanted to start doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, maybe you would bridge the gap by doing like a Yu-Gi-Oh game and then saying, you know, I want to do Yu-Gi-Oh games and talk about the cards because this is something that I really enjoy. You know, I like video games and I will record that.
Yeah.
And that's fine in my opinion. But what gets me sometimes is when like someone that specifically names himself like Uber Cooking Show, and that's their YouTube name. In that case, you would maybe expect more of a focus on cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, so my God. If you can make that jump, you've got it.
Yep.
I mean, again, I don't mind when people stray around a little bit, but I do like when they keep to a certain... Okay, you know what? I sound a little pompous. I like when... Okay, let me put it this way. So, Rawr, let's say you are a YouTube person and you do a lot of, I don't know, Dark Souls stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you do a lot of top 10 Dark Souls enemies or weapons or whatever. But then one day you just want to show off, like, top 15 video game zombies or whatever.
Yeah.
I would be okay with that. But if, like, Dark Souls is something that you really do a lot, like, let's say you have 20 videos on Dark Souls, and then this one on, like, an offshoot, I don't mind that at all, you doing other things, but, like, if weirder stuff, like, cool stuff happens with Dark Souls, like, you know, the DLC for Dark Souls 3 has been announced, right?
Yes.
In that case, I would expect the Dark Souls channels that I'm subscribed to kind of cover that, or go into an analysis of it eventually. That's what I'm saying. Because I don't mind if people do the offshoot, but if there's like a specific thing, I'll say subscribe to somebody if they're doing something that I'm interested in long term.
But if they kind of deviate from that and they don't start covering the new stuff, then it's just like you've kind of turned your back on what you were doing.
Exactly. And I can, like, if it's for a good reason, like you and I have kind of stopped doing fan games for good reasons, because we played what we wanted. Yeah, we did enough. You know, enough for you was way more than what I had done. I don't think I've only recorded 3, maybe 4.
You still played some on the side.
I did play some on the side. I just, in terms of recording it, I was done for the time, and I wanted to expand myself. Which I guess, you know, people just naturally do as they grow. So I don't want to condemn anybody, but it does get kind of annoying if, like, okay, we are this channel, we're gonna do this. Oh, by the way, oh, that's crazy about YouTube's bot detecting.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose a lot of money. I'm getting that feeling that they might lose, well, maybe not a lot, but controversial subjects.
Yeah. And
you
that's
know
big.
That's huge. That's okay. So what are they saying? Like, let's say
you should Google it right now.
Yeah, let's
search.
while we're doing this. YouTube, what is it? Like
ad monetization guidelines, I guess, or ad safe guidelines.
YouTube ad monetizations, how to do it, advertising formats,
or YouTube new guidelines. That'll pop it up.
Ah. YouTube new guidelines. Here we go. Already looks like a lot of people are mad about it. Let's see. Community guidelines. Oh, this is this is a lovely title. Don't cross the line. Respect the YouTube community. We review your reports carefully. Join in and have fun. Okay, let's see. Here are some common sense rules that will help you steer out of trouble. I'm gonna read this as condescendingly as I possibly can.
Okay.
Don't cross the line. Here are some common sense rules that will make... Wait, no, that's more of a pump. Yeah, I'll just read... No. Here are some common sense rules that will help you steer clear of trouble. Please take these rules seriously and take them to heart. Huh? Don't try to look for loopholes or try to lawyer your way... What the fuck is this? Or try to lawyer your way around the guidelines. Just understand them and try to respect the spirit in which they are created. Nudity or sexual content. YouTube is not for pornography or sexually explicit content. If this describes your video, even if it's a video on yourself, don't post it on YouTube. Also, be advised that we work closely with law enforcement and we report child exploitation. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I have plenty of other places I can go to see titties and stuff. Okay. Harmful or dangerous content. Don't post videos that encourage others to do things that might cause them to get hurt badly. Videos showing such harmful or dangerous acts may get age restricted or removed depending on their severity. Kids, you want to know how to make a bomb out of a stick of dynamite and some toilet paper? Here we go. Ooh, violent or graphic content. It's not okay to post violent or gory content that's primarily intended to be shocking, sensational. Ooh, sensational, I like that. Or disrespectful.
How does that work with video games, though?
Yeah, how real are video games gonna get to be before YouTube goes, whoa, whoa, whoa? Like, can I play Manhunt? Can I record Manhunt? You know, where you stab some guy in the eye with a coat hanger?
I think that's banned.